Unsolicited advice. When something is unsolicited, it's the act of giving something that was not asked for. Any information, advice, input, or suggestion given without request is unsolicited advice. There's a lot of things that's unsolicited that happens on the internet that a lot of you probably hear about when it comes to like people's DMs on IG or Twitter, things of that nature. As an empath, I always want to help people. It's why I make a lot of videos like the LG video, tip videos, and the social contract video. It's in my nature to want to help others. It comes from wanting to be helpful. But as an empath, I've also learned in my life to not single someone out and give them advice they never asked for. When I see a friend or a mutual on social media going through something, I'll let them know if they need anything or someone to talk to, I'm here for them. But if I were to, not say that, but just message them out the blue, telling them what I think of the situation and give them advice on it, that's bad. That's unsolicited. Letting them know that you're there for them, it's all you need to do. If they want to talk to you, if they want some advice, they'll let you know. But if you just overstep boundaries and ignore their boundaries and just throw yourself into the situation by just, without being asked or without being told, give them advice or information, you're doing something wrong. And I think a lot of people, especially on the internet and especially in this community when it comes to gaming, the gaming community has a hard time understanding unsolicited advice, have a hard time understanding they shouldn't just give advice to people who didn't ask for it. In the comments of my social contract video, someone left a comment that I deleted because it was an out of place comment and had nothing to do with the actual video, and it was unsolicited advice. As I often say, I will delete your comments if it has something to do with the video topic or isn't constructive. But this person left a comment that they didn't need to make, and that's why I deleted. This particular comment felt the need to give unsolicited advice on how to play Valorant. Advice that was very basic and also very well known. Like, it was the kind of advice that you would just pick up by just playing the game. Like, it wasn't like, oh man, that's such good information that I had no idea about. It's little information that you learn just by playing Valorant. It's also information that I mentioned in my tier list video on how Valorant likes to be played. But anyways, he felt the need to assume to advise me, and it wasn't needed or wanted. The Valorant clips in the video are almost 2 years old, if not exactly 2 years old. This is just B-roll. Like, it's not something that happened like recently. Things from that video are different now in Valorant. When I'm playing Valorant, it's not the same. The background video that you see, it's just background. It's not really based upon anything. It's just, hey, here's some footage for y'all to look at while I talk. Advice isn't needed on old gameplay clips. And if I wanted advice, I would have said so. I'm not one to avoid help if I feel like I need it, if I feel like I want, if I feel like, I should ask for it. In fact, I do have a video where I openly ask for advice. It's a League of Legends video. I asked during that video for advice and how to control the game better, because I talked about how I feel like the controls for League of Legends are a little wonky and I'm not used to as someone who say plays Smite, where it's a lot easier to control the map and your movement. So in that video, I asked for advice. If I want it, I'll ask for it. Now, unsolicited advice can show itself in other ways. Backseat gaming is indeed unsolicited advice. It's another act where someone is, thinking they are being helpful, but if it's not requested, you shouldn't just blurt out information. As someone who isn't just a content creator, but also a content viewer, I know the feeling of seeing someone do something and wanting to help. In my experience, I offer help before giving it, which is what people should do. When you offer help and receive consent from that person to give it, now it's just advice. It's no longer unsolicited. Here's an example that I'll give. I had a friend who was streaming Resident Evil 3. She was a little lost, not entirely, and I commented in her Twitch chat, if you need any help, let me know. I know the game is back of my hand. So in that statement, I'm not giving any advice or anything like that. I'm just saying, hey, I play this game a lot. I know a lot about it. If you need any help, let your boy know. That one comment is all that's needed. It's respectful. Now, if I just went into her Twitch stream and said, hey, the way you solve that code is 3456 and the lock combo is CRM. Oh, and the best strat for handling that is that, as helpful as some of you might think it is, wasn't asked for. No one asked for that information. No one asked for you to tell them how to play the game, tell them how to solve a puzzle, tell them what any of the combinations are or what the best strategy is. Unsolicited advice is annoying. Backseat gaming is annoying. People, especially in video games, want to learn on their own. They want to seek help on their own terms. They don't want to look at their Twitch chat and Weeb Feet 69 is pulling the game because they think they're being helpful. That's not the right way to go about it. If someone wants help, they will tell you. There, people will have it in their stream titles. You know, I was set backseating, or they'll have like a tag backseat friendly or whatever. But they'll also have no backseating in their rules or no backseating in their tags. Here's another example for you guys. I replay through all the Halo games every single year. I've done this every single year since release of the very first game. So when I say I played Halo for 23 years, I literally mean every single year I replay through the Halo games. Not, oh, I've been playing Halo in terms of like, I played the first game, I haven't played it since it came out. Like, no. I played through the game every single year. A new game comes out, I add it to the rotation to replaying. So during my live streams, I've done my Halo replay on stream. And one time I was playing Halo 2 on stream and someone felt the need to give advice on playing Halo 2's campaign. I told him, hey, don't backseat. I've likely been playing this game longer than you've been alive. Next day he comes back. I'm at the end of Halo 2, and one of my favorite things to do in Halo 2 is take the Banshee into the fight against Tartarus. The chatter is in chat trying to tell me how to fight Tartarus. I've been fighting the giant hairy fool every year on Legendary since 2004. I don't need to be told how to fight him. The way I'm fighting him with the Banshee is because I want to, because I find it fun and I like doing it that way. It's not a, hey, you should do it this way or that way. Here's a good strat for dealing with Tartarus. No, I don't need to be told. I know how to deal with Tartarus. I'm doing this on purpose. Do you see why this can be annoying? Do you see why most streamers have no backseating in their rules or as a tag? It's like when you're playing a game like Rainbow Six Siege. Your entire team is dead. It's just you alive. Your teammate is doing nothing but watching your screen trying to tell you what you should do. Not necessarily being helpful. Helpful will be watching a cam to call out where the enemy was last located at, where the enemy is coming from. Not telling you what you need to be doing. Point is, folks gotta stop backseating. Folks gotta stop giving unsolicited advice. It's not your place. You're overstepping. If a stream times you out because you're backseating, you deserve that. When you click on someone's stream and decide to interact with them in their chat, you agree to their rules and their terms. They have every right to punish you for going against their rules. You can't be surprised that they delete your comment or timed you out when you went against their rules. Just as any app, game, website has the right if you do something against their terms and services and rules. Again, if someone wants you to backseat, wants you to give them advice, they'll tell you. Now, isn't it weird how this entire video is basically talking about consent? That's a word that applies to a lot of things in life. A lot of this video is basically just waiting for consent and asking for consent. This is a very simple stuff, but it also needs to be said because people overstep, people assume, people need to be checked. Folks can't learn they are doing something wrong unless they are checked. And I know there's so many people who see this video who kind of, take a step back and kind of feel a little tagged or feel a little angry towards it. But it's like, you have to understand that it's not your place to just tell people something that they didn't ask you for. And I know there's people saying, but isn't that what you're doing with your videos? The videos aren't the same thing as going into someone's Twitch chat and, telling them how to play the game. Or playing a video game, and instead of watching, cams and things like that, you're telling someone how to play the game. The videos, you're consenting to what the video is about by clicking on the video, because the title of the video is that question of, hey, do you need this? Do you want this? That's what the title of the video is there for. So the thumbnail is there for. It's letting you know what the video is about. So by you clicking on it, you agree to whatever it is that video is about. It's very simple stuff. But anyways, another short video for you guys today. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave any thoughts you have in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys on my live stream over on Twitch every Wednesday through Saturday. Twitch.tv/newestTGA. Link is also below in the scroll box below. When it comes to YouTube, we do videos every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Usually, sometimes we might skip a day if I want to let a video, sit for a bit and get as much, traction as it can. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Y'all stay safe. Being boy Newest, it's free to be kind. Hope you all feel good, both mentally and physically. I'm out. Deuces.